The morning is life's daily invitation to begin again, offering you the sacred opportunity to choose who you will be and how you will move through the world before the day's demands cloud your vision. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about transforming your morning routine and the simple changes that create success. Enjoy. There's something magical about the first hour of your day. It's like a blank canvas waiting to be painted, a fresh start that can set the tone for everything that follows. Yet so many of us stumble through our mornings in a haze of rushed routines, checking phones, and reactive patterns that leave us feeling behind before we've even begun. What if I told you that small, intentional changes to your morning routine could transform not just your day, but your entire approach to life? The most successful people throughout history have understood this secret. How you begin your day determines how you live your life. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why your morning routine is so powerful, what elements make a morning routine truly transformative, and how to design a personalized morning practice that sets you up for success, fulfillment, and joy. Let's start with the science behind why mornings matter so much. When you first wake up, your brain is in what researchers call a hypnagogic state, a transitional period between sleep and full wakefulness, where your mind is particularly receptive to new information and patterns. Your willpower is at its peak. Your cortisol levels are naturally elevated to help you feel alert, and you haven't yet been bombarded by the demands and distractions of the day. This makes the morning the perfect time to establish positive patterns and mindsets that will carry you through whatever challenges arise. When you start your day with intention rather than reaction, you're essentially programming your nervous system for success, calm, and purposeful action. But here's what most people get wrong about morning routines. They think it has to be complicated, time-consuming, or require waking up at 4 a.m. The truth is, even small changes to how you begin your day can create profound shifts in your overall well-being and effectiveness. It's not about the length of your routine, it's about the intention behind it. The first element of a transformative morning routine is avoiding the immediate dopamine hit of checking your phone. When you reach for your phone first thing in the morning, you're immediately putting your brain into reactive mode, flooding it with other people's priorities, problems, and agendas. Instead, give yourself at least the first 30 minutes of your day to be present with yourself and your own intentions. Consider starting with a few minutes of mindful breathing or meditation. This doesn't have to be complicated. Even 5 minutes of focusing on your breath can help center your mind and activate your parasympathetic nervous system, creating a sense of calm alertness that will serve you throughout the day. Hydration is another simple but powerful element. After hours without water, your body is naturally dehydrated, which can affect your energy, mood, and cognitive function. Starting your day with a large glass of water, perhaps with a squeeze of lemon, helps kickstart your metabolism and supports optimal brain function. Movement is crucial, but it doesn't have to mean an intense workout. Even gentle stretching, a few yoga poses, or a short walk can help wake up your body, increase circulation, and release endorphins that naturally boost your mood. The key is to move your body in a way that feels good and energizing, rather than stressful or overwhelming. Gratitude practice is one of the most scientifically backed elements you can add to your morning. Taking just a few minutes to acknowledge what you're grateful for literally rewires your brain to notice more positive aspects of your life throughout the day. You might write in a gratitude journal, mentally list 3 things you appreciate, or simply take a moment to feel thankful for the new day ahead. Setting intentions for the day is another powerful practice. This is different from making a to-do list. It's about identifying how you want to show up, what energy you want to bring to your interactions, and what kind of day you want to create. You might ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? Or, what's one way I can make today meaningful? Nourishing your body with a healthy breakfast provides the fuel your brain and body need to function optimally. This doesn't have to be elaborate. Even something simple like oatmeal with fruit, eggs with vegetables, or a smoothie can provide sustained energy and stable blood sugar levels that support clear thinking and steady mood throughout the morning. Reading or learning something inspiring can feed your mind with positive, growth-oriented content before the day's demands take over. This might be a few pages of a book that inspires you, listening to a podcast that teaches you something new, or reading quotes that motivate you. The key is choosing content that uplifts and educates, rather than content that creates anxiety or comparison. Now let's talk about how to design your personalized morning routine. Start by identifying what time you naturally wake up and how much time you realistically have. If you only have 15 minutes, that's enough to create a meaningful routine. If you have an hour, you can incorporate more elements. The key is consistency rather than perfection. Choose 3 to 5 elements that resonate with you and that you can realistically maintain. It's better to do a simple routine consistently than to create an elaborate routine that you abandon after a week. You might start with just hydration, 5 minutes of breathing, and setting an intention for the day. Prepare the night before to make your morning routine easier. Lay out your clothes, prepare your breakfast ingredients, or set up your meditation space. The fewer decisions you have to make in the morning, the more mental energy you'll have for the practices that matter. Be flexible and adjust as needed. Your morning routine should serve you, not stress you. If something isn't working, change it. If you need more sleep, adjust your routine accordingly. The goal is to create a practice that enhances your life, not one that becomes another source of pressure. Track how your morning routine affects the rest of your day. Notice if you feel more centered, more productive, or more positive when you follow your routine versus when you don't. This awareness will help motivate you to maintain the practice and refine it over time. Remember that creating a new routine takes time. Research suggests it takes anywhere from 21 to 66 days to form a new habit. So be patient with yourself as you establish these new patterns. Start small, be consistent, and gradually build on your success. It's also important to understand that your morning routine is not about productivity optimization or life hacking. It's about creating a foundation of self-care and intentionality that supports your overall well-being. When you take care of yourself first thing in the morning, you're better equipped to take care of everything and everyone else in your life. Your morning routine is a daily opportunity to invest in yourself, to set a positive tone for your day, and to align your actions with your values and goals. It's a practice of self-respect that says, I matter, my well-being matters, and how I start my day matters. The most successful people understand that success isn't just about what you accomplish. It's about how you feel while you're accomplishing it. A thoughtful morning routine helps ensure that you approach your day from a place of centeredness, purpose, and positive energy, rather than stress, reactivity, and overwhelm. Your mornings are yours. How you choose to spend them is how you choose to live your life. Make them count. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.